Hi guys, welcome back, welcome in, welcome to your Sunday reset. This is going to be just a check-in energy update for what energies could be potentially coming in for you, moving through, towards you, all of the things. So it is going to be oracle heavy. I'm going to get a few tarot cards, just for like an overall energy update, and then we'll dive deeper with our oracle cards. And I'm gonna do quite a few because I have missed the last few Sundays because life is lifing over here. So let's get into it. I've already done the singing bowl a few times. I started this reading a few times and stopped to redo it. So the energy is fully cleared. If you do, though, want to take a second to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now or at any time throughout the reading. If you want to pause it, give yourself a second, take a deep breath in, connect to spirit, source, God, all of the above. It's all the same. Okay, so we got 4 cards out. Chariot, strength 3 out of the 4 are major arcana, just putting that out there. This could be a significant week. It is the first week of October. We have like a lunar eclipse on the 2nd, I believe. We just had a fall equinox. Again, eclipse season. There's a lot of shifting and happening going on around us. So that doesn't surprise me that there's 3 major arcana out of our 4 cards. But so far we have the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Chariot, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So right off the bat, even with just what I said with the 3 major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune showing up for you with Strength and the Chariot, this is full force, like catapulting momentum into the future, into big change. This is having an idea, being in the right place at the right time, and things just snowballing, following your inspired action, and leading you to places, people, situations, new timelines, essentially is what I'm getting. You could be actively trying to shift timelines and actively trying to, I don't know what I was going to say because I already said it. Shift timelines. Yeah. And it's taken you a lot of dedication, a lot of emotional control. I'm getting, not letting yourself be taken to a place maybe you once went a lot. Maybe you have mastered your emotions and who gets what of you, who is able to take you to that place. And again, not very many people are able to get you out of your character. Thank you. Yes. Not very many people are able to take you out of character, and your character is very level-headed. Level-headed is very even-keeled. It is very stable emotionally. Specifically with this strength card here, this person has to have a lot of faith, not only in themselves, but in this animal and in their ability to tame it and control it and temper. Yes. Thank you. Temper the emotions that not only the person feels, because they have to regulate their own emotions, right? So the animal doesn't feed off of it and pick up on their fear or their anxiety or whatever it is, their doubt in themselves. So I'm getting you have like full, complete faith in yourself and in your path, what direction you're going. But this energy here, specifically this combination of energies, the very fast moving energy of the Chariot, this is full force, setting your shit on autopilot because you know where you're going. You've paved the road personally for yourself, so you know the road very well. But now it's just time to go there, take the things, do the thing, travel to the destination. Like, you are well on your way. You could also be getting a new car this week. I feel like it could also, though, come with a little bit of, you spent a lot of money, so your savings could be a little bit low, and you're looking at that and maybe hyper focusing on how you can build it back up. Hyper focusing on, oh, well, I can't necessarily spend on that right now because I just made this big purchase, or I'm about to make this big purchase, or I want to make a big purchase. And just see you being very mindful and very meticulous about your money right now. But it's kind of crossing over into the not border, but territory. Yes, the territory of lack, in the sense that you're holding on a little bit too tight, hoarding money because it's, oh, I don't know when I'm going to get more. And oh, once I spend this down to zero, when's the next you don't know where the next thing is going to come from. Or maybe you do know where the next thing is going to come from. But again, like I said, that savings, like you're looking at it and you just made a big purchase and you're like, well, shit, now I got to get this back up. Now I got to get it back up to where it was before. I do see that happening very fast, but beyond that, I feel like that is no longer even going to be a thought that you have to think about. It's not going to be any looking at numbers and then they're not, okay, well, that was very fast. And they're not what you want them to be. They don't reflect how you feel, things of that nature. All of that is working itself out very, very, very fast. We got tobacco out for our Seasons of the Witch, Mabon. And now we're going to do Shawin. Hopefully I will start on the October readings for the collective, each sign. I'm going to be starting with Libra because we are in Libra season. So I'm going through through all the signs. So hopefully that will happen by the end of the week. I should have all of them out. I really, really, really hope so. But again, life is doing its thing over here. So we shall see. All in due time. We got Silence out for the Shawin deck. We're going to read about all of these once I get more cards out, and I'm obviously going to continue to talk about them as well. This is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. Let's see, what else is here for the collective, please, Spirit? What else is coming in for them this week? We already have a lot of energy. This is like the energy of offering things to your ancestors, specifically ancestors that could have smoked cigars. I'm getting masculine energy. Maybe refresh your altar, update your offerings, give them. I'm getting like someone has someone who has passed, an ancestor, an ascended master, whoever has a birthday or some sort of recognition, like some reason why you would recognize them, right? Maybe the day they passed, when they were born, something of the sort. But I get that their way of communicating with you is through tobacco smell. Like when you smell it kind of out of nowhere, that is their way of like trying to get your attention, communicate with you. Hey, I'm here, reassure you, whatever it is. But also, this to me is telling me that you need to leave a really nice cigar, maybe their favorite hand rolled, whatever cigar, out for them on the altar and commune with them, meet with them, call them in, connect is what I'm getting from this. And then we have the Silence card. Again, this is like communing with spirit, communing with your ancestors specifically. And obviously, for those of you that what I was saying resonates, tap into that, dive headfirst into that. Divine feminine, sexuality, and beyond. But I am going to, if you look at this card though, it is an angel hugging a person here in the physical. So again, I'm getting like, anytime you smell tobacco, it's like you're receiving a hug from this person. And it doesn't even have to be like tobacco smoke. It could be like you get a whiff of like on clothes. Someone will walk by you and you'll smell it. And it kind of just puts you right back in that person's arms is what I'm getting. Very interesting. But very specifically, someone who has passed. Omo, family. It's a card that we got out with. Okay, just reiterating, this is probably likely a family member. Again, I'm getting masculine. It could be your father, grandfather, step, any and all. It doesn't even have to be biological. It could just be like selected. What's the word that they say? Your chosen family? Yeah, it could be chosen. An old boss. I'm getting. They are presenting as very newly passed as well. Starseed, what lights you up? What lights you up? This is the work your light oracle deck. I don't honestly even know if I have the book for this one, so I might not read from the book on all of them. We will see, and it also will probably depend on time, although I'm not too worried about time because, again, I've missed you guys the last 2 weeks, and I want to give you as much love and attention as you deserve. So I'm gonna be here a bit. Okay, we got dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark hair. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And then we have gong, an exciting event in November. Interesting. And I am obviously not going to take this giant stack, but we will see what's here. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. We have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay, I'm gonna see maybe one more from the tea leaf. Oh, okay, I said one. Let's do this one. Fan, romance, celebration, party. I love this. Okay. This could be confirmation. This situation that I was just talking about, this may be you. Maybe you are receiving. I'm getting, okay, this is really, really, really specific for a very small group of you, but I'm getting like someone who has passed, a masculine energy who has passed. And even for a small group of you, this could be a husband, okay? And you could be finding out that you're pregnant, that you like just found out, you could be finding out very soon. I feel like this child is like a gift from the person who passed. And they specifically like helped this soul find its way to you. And I don't know, it's very like this baby will have traits of this person, like eyes, hair, something of that nature. I'm getting that this is very like guided, kind of is the word, but like appointed. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's very much this person had a huge hand in bringing you the person that you have a child with, for one, and then bringing you this specific child that you are having, for two. It's interesting. You guys will have to let me know if this resonates for you, because I honestly never really received confirmation, and that's fine. I don't necessarily need it because I do this more for my connection with spirit and my need to be a channel, but it would be nice to hear the confirmations. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Do you feel like you haven't really shown the world who you are yet? Do you feel like you've maybe been holding back or masking the real you for fear of rejection, fear of judgment, probably? Maybe you've had like an idea to start something. I'm getting social media specifically, but you're like afraid of what people who you know will say about you. Like maybe you still have a job, or you're like you have family that's on social media and they follow you and they like kind of poke fun at you for what you post, or like you expect to do whatever with these views, something like that. But I feel like you're very much still only showing what you think people will want to see and not necessarily the real you. And this could go with like all of your relationships. It doesn't even have to be social media, because if you ask me, social media is not the place to be your true self, because there's just so much weirdness and so much illusion and delusion surrounding it, and para celebrity, like one way interest. People can get very attached to you and very drawn into you through social media. So I don't know if that's necessarily the message. It could be, obviously. And if you do choose to go down that route of showing, being your true self and showing it, maybe be very selective with which parts you show, not like the whole full-blown picture day in, day out. You know what I mean? Just be very mindful and be intentional with what you put out and what you expect and want to get back from it. Don't just leave it like open-ended and just put whatever out to get whatever back. You know what I mean? Like, be very selective with what you let people see. Even what you look at right now is what I'm getting, because what we look at is where our consciousness goes and where it's going to project. So don't put that on anything that you don't want to magnify and anything that you don't want to light up and have shining bright, right? You have a lot of momentum forward if you are trying to conceive, if that is something that you've been working towards or wanting. I only say that because we got crib, and that is sticking out really strongly in my head, that there are a group of you who have been trying, maybe unsuccessfully, but this person that has passed, I feel like, is very much working behind the scenes, and it's all going to happen in perfect timing, and it's all going to happen exactly when it should. And if this is not a child, I feel like it could be a business idea. Maybe, oh, that's really sweet. I'm getting that there could be something about this person that they did, maybe their skills, their traits, their talents, that you are now adopting and turning into a business, is what I'm getting, a stream of income. This could be like a hobby that they had that you are kind of picking up and carrying the torch on, emulating them in some way. It's kind of cool. I like to see that. All right, there it is. Let's do our Lenormand deck and see what we have here. What else is here for the collective spirit? What do we have for energies for this week, coming in this week? What are we focusing on? Where are we focusing our energy? We got Lady. Very strong feminine energy throughout this reading in the physical plane, and very strong masculine energy showing up in the astral. Is what I'm getting, like a guardian. But this is all very strong feminine energy in the physical. This could be you in your current body as a feminine who is tapping very strongly into their masculine right now. You could be working really, really, really hard. We have gentlemen on the bottom of the deck, so I mean, divine pair. But you could be working really, really, really hard to temper those two and to bring them into balance, is what I'm getting, and not be too far on one side of the scale or the other. All right, one more card out of this Lenormand deck for Lady. What else is here with Lady? What else? You could be meeting a woman this week who is very significant for you in your future. Bud, close the door, please. Close the door, please. Please close the door. My gosh. Are you trying to do readings? Yes. Let me make as much noise as possible then. Okay. We got Lady, and then we had gentleman on the bottom of the deck. Now we have child and dog. This is giving very much white picket fence, the 10 of cups, the full picture, like having a house, raising a family, having your children, having a dog, the like quote unquote American dream, or whatever, the perfect picture, perfect life is what I'm getting. And it's all kind of falling into place, and maybe even like the first little domino is falling, and it's a domino effect that leads to this. But the tide is definitely turning this week. Definitely turning. Lots of animal energy. So we have dog, bear, and snake. Very protective. Very guarded. energy is what I'm getting, which I think is great. I think the more you protect yourself, your energy, your thoughts, the better. If you practice spell work, do protection spells, focus on protection spells right now, not necessarily like manifestation or anything like that. Just focus on protection spells, focus on your connection with spirit, with God, and kind of let everything else fall into place is what I'm getting very strongly for you guys. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. I really hope you can't. All right, guys, I'm actually going to leave it at that. I feel like that was a really nice, focused, conclusive reading. I'm going to jump right into the October readings, though. So if you guys keep a lookout for those, I will see you next time. I love you all so very much. Bye.